who do you think is the most committed actor today?
I think all of them are committed, and I haven't worked with everyone.
Script or director?
Script.
The most comfortable outfit?
Oh, anyone will know that. It's a kaftan or it's pajamas and old t-shirt.
And your favorite holiday destination?
Any place which is around the world.
Congratulations for the bumper opening of Humans. Everybody's loving it.
Thank you.
Especially your book.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What was it that made you say yes to the show of Bollywood?
So one is the script, of course, and Gaurinath is unlike a character I've ever played before. She's unlike anyone I've met, and it was exciting, it was interesting, it was risky. So yeah, I just had to, one, be a part of the show, and yes, play Gauri.
So when you say risky, what was so risky about it?
Sorry?
You said that it was risky. I mean, what was the challenging thing about this role? This thing that caught on to you?
So, you know, it was written like a lioness, and I played her like Bambi. And had I played her the way she was written, it was a safe home run. But I said, well, that's not as exciting. And the more I read it, the more I thought about it. I said, 1 minute, what if this person wasn't the way she's written? Yes, there is a strength to her, but what if her entire demeanor was soft and fragile and vulnerable? And it was a chance I was taking. It was a chance the directors were taking because they agreed with me. It sounded exciting, but we didn't know how it was going to go down with the audience. And touch wood, it's really worked.
Yeah, because in like initial episodes, you come out very calm and very, not much like that. And there is more to be discovered because when you see Shefali Shah on screen, you expect, like, abhi kuch hone wala hai, dhamaka tha.
Yeah, there's a lot of mystery around her. There's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of intrigue around her. Also, even though she has a mind which is, I mean, it's like a Satan incarnate, but even when she wants to kill somebody, she actually genuinely feels sad about it. But she doesn't. That's the complexity of who she is.
Okay. So Shefali, also one thing that people are talking about, and also your co-star, she talked about it, the kiss issue. And she said that at a time it was like, I just hope I don't get turned on by kissing Shefali. So what do you have to talk about your side, your part of the story?
Well, it was just a technical thing. I mean, people look at it as a very passionate thing, all love-making scenes and kissing scenes and all that. But while you're shooting it, it's a very practical and technical stuff. It's very well coded. It has to be choreographed like a dance sequence or a fight sequence. And that's it about it. I mean, there's really nothing to talk home about it besides the fact that it's a very important part of the show. And it just kind of shows, also it kind of starts a different narrative because you don't know from then on whether Gauri is really in love with Saira or she's playing. So it's a very important part of the narrative. But otherwise, besides that, it was a very practical, technical thing that we had to do. Of course, looking like we were madly in love, but...
Yeah, she said that it almost looked boring.
Yeah, because we kept doing it because they had to shoot it from different angles. So it was like after a point in time, you're like, "Haan, theek hai, ho gaya na."
All right. Another character that we all love is Neelam Hera, and we all loved you in that role. आपको थोड़ी देर के लिए ऐसा लगा कि I'm playing Mother to Ranveer and Priyanka, or the role of course was amazing. What is it that connected you with that? That is immediately it.
Well, I love the part. I really love the part, and yeah, maybe it did cross my mind that I'm playing a mom to Priyanka and Ranveer, but more than that, I just loved the part and the script, and I wanted to be a part of it. and I did it. And yes, after that, I have made a conscious choice of not playing mom to people who are, let's say, not my kids' age. Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad I did the film, and I really, really love the part. In fact, when I read the script, I thought the two strongest characters were Pluto Mehra and Neera Mehra.
Definitely. Every scene, talking and even not talking, that scene where you're eating those cakes while crying. I mean, I don't know how many women related to that. This
True,
was your
true.
favorite scene.
Uh, I don't know. I don't remember. I genuinely don't, because that was so long ago.
Okay, so which has been your favorite performance so far, like in the career that you have?
Well, I'm very, very critical about my work. I see it once and I never revisit it. But every project I've done is very dear to me, and I'm very proud of being a part of these projects, whether it's a Monsoon Wedding or a Juice or a Once Again or Delhi Crime. But I think Delhi Crime is, I mean, there's no one like Vartika Chaturvedi. And Delhi Crime is just one of those shows that just happens. It's just, there's no, I mean, I can't explain it. It's just a one-off that just happens.
Definitely, like power pack. We fall sort of words for that performance. But which has been a difficult performance, like from the performer point of view, as an actor, which you thought that ये दिखने में simple लग रहा है, but it's not that simple.
Well, none of the characters I play are simple, because one, I don't go onto a set thinking that I know it. I do not know it. So it's like starting afresh, and I'm tensed, I'm nervous, I'm like, oh my god, I wouldn't know what to do. But one is DC and one is Gaurina. Vartika Chaturvedi and Gaurina, they weren't easy.
All right. So other than acting, you have recently tried two different things also. One is direction and writing, and your restaurant in Ahmedabad. Tell us something
Sorry,
about it.
I've tried what else?
Uh, Writing in direction and your restaurant in Ahmedabad.
Yes,
Jalsa.
I have. So I have been writing for quite some time, and I wanted to direct, and I said, I kept waiting for the right time, and then I said, you know, there isn't going to be a right time. So just after the second lockdown was opened up, meanwhile during the lockdown, I started working on these scripts, and then did the prep for it and shot it.
And about your restaurant, how was the experience?
Well, so it's like it encompasses everything that I love doing. One is cooking, one is serving, hosting, interiors, food, all of it. Of course, I have a partner on it who handles the entire food part of it. She's been in the hospitality for the longest, and I trust her blindly. That's not my forte, and that's not my. So I trust her to handle all of that. The interiors was done by me. It's doing very well, touch wood. But of course, since the third wave has started, there is going to be a dip, which isn't expected. But it's fine. It's been a good run. I mean, the first 2 months itself, we had a great run, and right now it's gone slow, but that's unexpected.
मैं आपका एक इंटरव्यू देख रही थी and you don't know how to act. Well, that's very hard to believe because you're one of the most critically acclaimed, most popular actors that we have in India.
So the thing is that yes, I work a lot on the script. I do work a lot. After Delhi Crime, my entire way of working has changed. But when the camera goes on, it's not a rehearsed piece. It's what comes naturally and instinctively to me. So sometimes I wonder that if my instinct or my impulse doesn't work, then what do I have to back up? I don't, because I don't know the craft. I don't know that, okay, this scene requires expression number XYZ and whatever. And with everything I do, I feel it. And that's how I become that character. It's not just about enacting a moment. It's not, that's not what gives me a high. So yeah, so it's like, yeah, I mean, I can be, I can't act, if that makes any sense.
That must be requiring a lot of emotional investment in the character from your side. Or is there any character that stayed with you for the longest time?
Well, all the characters, but it's like you can't take Gauri Nath home. I mean, you can't. You know, you better not. Exactly. So, well, while I'm doing the show or while I'm doing the film, I'm completely consumed in it. Really, of course, I mean, you give yourself completely, sorry, to one scene, to one moment, to that part, those couple of hours. But it's not like, I mean, like that scream in the trailer. It's not like I went around screaming at people post that, or I was in a foul
Yeah.
mood or anything. But while I was doing it, or before I was going to do it, or for some time till post doing it, of course, I was in a zone. I was in a zone. And yes, I get completely emotionally consumed. I don't know any other way of doing it. So I get empty. I give everything I have. I completely get empty. I have nothing left in me after I do a part or a scene or a moment.
That definitely comes across the screen to us. That is why it's so impactful and powerful. So,
Thank
Shefali,
you.
to end this, I would like to take a very rapid fire fun segment with you. Just a small question, but quickly. One web series you wanted to be a part of.
Ooh, that's not fair. There are so many. There are
Okay, give us three maybe.
so many. Wow. There is House of Cards, there is Broadchurch, there is When They See Us, there is Chernobyl, there's so many. So many.
Nothing from the Indian list?
Delhi Crime 2, and I'm going to be a part of it.
Yes, if someone is asking here, when is that coming?
I think Netflix may be able to answer that question better and the producers. But we finished the shoot for it. The post is going on. So I'm hoping this year sometime.
All right. So, who do you think is the most committed actor today?
I think all of them are committed and I haven't worked with everyone. So it would be unfair for me to pick one.
Okay, so from the people you have worked with,
Well, I can safely say I am very committed.
and that I'm sure of.
I don't know whether I'm good, bad, ugly, but I am very committed to what I do. And all
Okay,
actors,
take.
actually, all of them. I haven't met anyone who does this like they're frivolous about this. I don't think I've met anyone like that.
All right. So, script or director?
Script.
And your most comfortable outfit?
Oh, anyone would know that. It's a kaftan or it's pajamas and an old t-shirt.
Yeah, we see you in those all the time.
Yes.
And your favorite holiday destination?
Any place which is around the water bottle.
All
And
right.
Europe. I love Europe and I love the interiors of India. I mean, right now I think I'm obsessed with Konkan. Because we were shooting a film there and I'm just completely obsessed with it. It's beautiful.
Okay, great, Shefali. Thank you for a wonderful conversation.